Good afternoon, ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for clicking that button and joining me for today's video. I hope you're all well. So for today's video, you join me out on my balcony for no other reason than I can't be bothered going out, to be honest. So we are doing this review today out here. It's nice and fresh and it isn't raining, which is a bonus. So today, ladies and gents, we are going to be taking a look at the Nitecore NB10000 Gen 4 power bank. So again, today we're taking a look at the Nitecore NB10000 Gen 4 ultralight power banks. Now these power banks should have arrived to the channel a couple of months ago, but unfortunately there were a couple of logistic problems, but we do have them now. So we're going to review these today. Now, if you are a backpacker or a busy commuter, or like in my case, a content creator for YouTube, you will know just how important it is to have accessible power on the go. Now for the longest time I've been using this power bank. This is the Energizer brand, and this is a 20,000 milliamp power bank. Now, as you can see there, that is quite a bulky unit. It does have some heft about it, and it does weigh quite a bit as well. All I do with this, I velcro this to the leg of my tripod, and this helps me keep all my critical electronic devices charged, such as microphones, the actual phone I record on, torches for camping, things like that. Again, this is a 20,000 milliamp unit, and if we remove the velcro from the back, you'll see there it denotes 20,000 milliamps if it's picking that up. This has been a reliable unit, although we did have problems probably the first week I received it. We did snap one of the USB-A's here, as you can see. But even though it is a bulky unit, this has been sufficient for my needs, and it's helped me keep all my electronic devices charged when I'm out filming. Again, it's quite a bulky unit. So on the top here, on this one, we do have two USB-A's. One's USB 3, I think, and then we have the older USB micro, and then with USB-C there, as you can see. This one does have a digital readout, which has been quite helpful in letting me know how much power is stored in this power bank. Now we are going to weigh this power bank because I'm quite curious and I've never actually weighed it myself. So that one comes in at a hefty 423 grams. That has since been retired, and since owning these for a couple of weeks now, I have actually been using the Nitecore power bank to charge all of my devices. So we got a small card there for Nitecore. You can scan that will take you to their Facebook website. We get the instructions. It's all very self-explanatory. Plug it in, charge your stuff, all good to go. And then we have the very awesome, very ultra lightweight and very carbon fibre-esque power bank itself. So let's bring them scales in once again for a quick weigh-in. And again, this is a 10,000 milliamp power bank, and that comes in at an absolutely ultra lightweight of 147 grams, so almost 300 grams lighter than the other one. And also in the box, ladies and gents, you do receive a small lanyard which simply slots into the hole on the side of the power bank like so. Just like that. And the nice thing about this is this actually doubles as your charging cable. So you do get a charging cable supplied in there. Nice and short as well, well wrapped. And that should last a duration. So first things first, let's talk about the physical build right out the box. So as you can see there, we do have that premium carbon shell. It does feel very, very robust, very tough. As you can see, we have minuscule dimensions there, so this can be easily slipped in a pack or even your pocket. You wouldn't really notice that. On the front here we have two USB-C in and out charging. Both of these support 22.5 watt fast charging. But as you can see there, looking around this, we have no physical buttons on the actual body of the power bank. We'll look at the Energizer. We do have a physical button on the side. That just wakes it up and turns it on. Also, as you can see there, around the two charging ports, we have some nice RGB illumination. These will actually cycle through all different colours when it's charging a device or when the device is being charged itself. Another nice feature about this power bank is it is IPX7 waterproof rated, meaning this is a perfect device for the outdoor enthusiast. And if it's raining, you accidentally drop this in a puddle, you are safe in the knowledge that this is still going to operate even though it has gone wet. The power bank also supports PD or power delivery and fast charge protocols, meaning if you charge a modern smartphone into this, such as your iPhone or your Galaxy, it is going to charge it just as quickly as a wall charger. And because the unit also supports fast charging, charging this from dead will take around 2.5 to 3 hours, which is quite fast. And the features don't end there for the Nitecore NB10000 Gen 4 power bank, ladies and gents. No, they do not. We have a nice feature where if we tap the top of the power bank, just like so, that's a tap to wake function. So we can see just how much power we have left in the power bank. And you also get the illumination up here as well. It also supports low power drain, so it will charge your delicate electronics such as earbuds and things like that, so you don't have to worry about frying them. So in a real world situation, what can this tiny power bank run? So in my own personal circumstances, I've been using this to charge my S26 Ultra Galaxy phone. I'll get around 2 charges out of this, being a 10,000 milliamp from dead. I also charge my microphones, torches, and other sort of electronics like that. Using this for a day's filming, I'll probably get down to around maybe the last light, and the last light does stay on for quite a long time, which brings me on to my next point. Right, ladies and gents, so on to the quirks, and unfortunately we know every device has got them, nothing's perfect, but in the case of the Nitecore NB10000 Gen 4 ultralight carbon power bank, it does seem to be related to 2 things. First of all, in my experience, and again I've used this for a good 3 weeks now, first one for me is the tap to wake function. See, that is working absolutely flawlessly now, but I've been messing with that all day and that's been very intermittent. So we might be able to disregard that one. Yeah, so that's working fine now. But the other issue I found is the actual remaining power blue LEDs on the top of the device. Now, in my experience, the first 3 seem to deplete very quickly, I'd say within the first hour of whatever you're charging. The last LED remains on for the longest time. In my case, I haven't come to the point where I fully drained this power bank, but it does make it very difficult to know exactly how much you've got left in here. Again, on the older power bank, we do have a digital display there. That's at 22% currently, and I found that easier to gauge than this one. Though that being said, again, it's never left me out in the Ulu with no power, and I've brought this home after a day's filming and continued to charge my devices, and it's been absolutely fine. So it's only a small issue, but again, if you're one that likes to know the exact amount of power you've got in your power banks, you know, for charging your various devices, this is going to be a bit hit and miss. Bloody works absolutely perfect now, that. Now what this won't power are your laptops. This just simply doesn't have enough power to charge your laptops. You could plug this overnight and you probably get a trickle charge on it, but again, 22.5 watts laptops, modern laptops require something like what, 35 to 40 watts. So it is not suitable for that. But again, for all your other smaller devices like your torches, microphones, phones, AirPods, things like that, absolutely fantastic. And again, ultra lightweight. This thing is literally tiny. Now, as you can imagine, something with a quality premium feel like this isn't going to come cheap, and the retail price of this is £71.99, so around $90. The cheapest I've actually found this on a website is knivesandtools.com, and that coming at £64.98, around that figure, so around $75. But if ultra lightweight gear is your bag, this is going to fit into your ecosystem flawlessly. I'm not sure if Nitecore have supplied me with a discount code for you guys. If they have, it will be a non-affiliate discount code. I just want to iterate that again. Any discount codes that I provide for my reviews are for your benefit only. I do not benefit past the actual product. Thank you very much once again. Now, if you stuck around to the end of the video, first of all, thank you very much for your time. I do appreciate it. And good for you, because now we are giving one of these away free to one of your lucky viewers. So to be in with a chance of winning one of these, I would first like you to be subscribed to the channel and maybe stay around even if you don't win, because there will be future giveaways. Also, you can go away and watch another video if you like. I would really appreciate that on the channel. But just in the comments, just type I'm in. And I'm going to do it for the first 30 because I can't be sitting around all day putting everyone's name into a bleeding wheel. So doesn't matter where you're from on this one, I will send it overseas. But again, first 30 commenters will be in with a chance of winning this. So thank you very much. Right, ladies and gents, just before we wrap this video up, I'd like to inform you about a couple more products coming to the channel for review. in the very near future. So first of all, we have an absolutely pocket beast of a torch from Immolent, the MS03. And in my opinion, Immolent is one of the leading manufacturers of high lumen torches. And this one, ladies and gents, is no joke, trust me. Then we have an internal vehicle dash cam setup coming from Bots Lab. Now, the majority of us are on the road and safety is paramount, so they've been very kind as to send over one of their, I'm not sure of the model number, it's a 560 degrees 3K camera system. It looks awesome. So we're going to get it wired up and get that reviewed in a future video again. Lastly, we have got a new smartwatch coming from Acospet, the Tank T4. Extremely ruggedly built outdoor enthusiast watch, and we're going to be comparing that to my daily wear, the Casio Mudmaster. So stay tuned to the channel, and again, be subscribed so you don't miss any of that future content. Thank you very much. Bloody hell, I had to breathe on that one. So until the next one, you stay safe, and as always, stay crafty. See you again, ladies and gents. Bye bye.